And it's got to feel so good to just be a part of that, you know, and you're creating stuff that you're putting out there and the people can jam to. And I'm pretty sure just like with all the stuff that you put out on the R&B side and the covers and the new music that's coming out, there's probably going to be some kid out there that's going to be like, man, like I listened to Malik growing up and I, you know, the way he sings it, the way he does it, his style, which I want to go into the style, man. Like you got some style, man. I don't think there's that many people that can bust out the hair that you got. Like you got great hair, man. Like I see like some YouTube videos and I'm like, I think there's a video where you're like walking on stage and he just got the hair out. I'm like, man, this guy can pull it off, man. He's just got like the swag. He's doing it. He's doing it big. So what's the deal with the hair, man? What got you to grow your hair out?
Man, well, if you look, I mean, for the people that have been following, me on social media and stuff, I started growing my hair out back in 2015, but it wasn't the sides, it was just the top.
Mm-hmm.
And I rocked that look of having my hair, long on the top for a few years. And then, I just got the urge of like, man, it was a personal thing where I was like, I just want to grow all of it out. I don't want to keep cutting this and this keeps getting long. So most recently, I grew my sides out probably about 2 years ago now. I've had it this long everywhere. But yeah, it was just more of a personal decision, man. You know how you go through life in stages, and I was like, I'm gonna just let this hair grow out, man. I'm tired of getting haircuts.
Yeah, it works for you because, to be honest, like if I didn't know who you were and I seen you walk out on stage, like I just was at like an Art Laboe concert or some type of concert, and I see you, I would remember you. Like I would remember the hair, the way
Wow.
doing your thing. I would remember that. So that's awesome that you got that going.
Yeah, it's funny, man. I don't think about that. I don't think about like my look as far as like how people are gonna take it. Like I said, I grew my hair out because it was just a personal choice, and that's cool that you say that, because you said like the hair would make you identify, remember me. So I mean that's a cool thing.
Yeah, and I always think that about artists. Like there's some artists out there. I won't say names, but there's some artists out there that like I've always been a person that growing up I was always into like the rock stuff, and that band or that group, like they had a style. They had like a theme or something, and so I think that's really big in artists. Like when I hold your CD or I'm holding your album, I want to see like someone that I can't be, but someone that I would want to like hang out with and be like, you know what I mean? I think that's big in music to complement the music. And then also too, like, I think like your style. And then when I listen to the music back, holding back the years, you had like the fedora, you got the nice, shirt and suit on. It just, if I close my eyes and I see that style, it just works with like the song, the music, like it all hits. So I think that's a big thing for me as a viewer or someone that's into the music, that the artist has that type of swag, and I think that's a big thing. And I don't, any artist that doesn't have that, I just can't buy into. But I feel like with the hair, with the wardrobe, the videos that you're putting out, the style that you're putting out, it's like a boss player type, Biggie type thing going on right there, and I like that. Like I like having a visual go along with the good music. And I'm looking at the social media, and we kind of talked about a little bit. You mentioned that you're a family guy. You
Yeah.
have two kids, right?
Yeah. I have two kids. I have a 1 year old Santiago, and I also have a 7 year old Malachi, my firstborn. And yeah, that's my life, man. It's family, music, and football, and that's pretty much it. Those are three words that will describe me as a person for sure.
Nice. And how is it balancing? Like, are they kind of, do they get what's going on as far as like the singing career? Like, are they singing along with you, or do you sing with them? You know?
It's funny, man. Yeah, like my 7 year old Malachi, he definitely knows, that his dad's a singer. He'll tell people that, his dad sings, and it warms my heart, man, to hear him say all that. Uh, and then my 1 year old, whenever he hears like my song come on or a video, he'll run to the TV or to the phone and like watch watch me on the phone or the TV, and so he knows, that that's his dad, and man, that's one of the best feelings right there, man. And if I can let them know, that they can pursue whatever that they believe in or have a passion for, then I think I've done my job as a parent.
Yeah. No, that's awesome, man. And that kind of like for me, for myself, that my father playing like records for me when I was a kid, driving around, listening to like some of the stuff that he would listen to. That's what really got me into where I'm at today with the music and following, artists and stuff like that. So I think that's huge that your kids can really appreciate what you do, because I appreciate my father, kind of playing that music for me and hearing how it affected his life, and it was really cool. That's a really cool thing to have with your children. And then some of the
Yeah,
last questions here, man. So again, went
sure.
on Instagram, and then I see that you're surfing, man. Is this it's a hobby that you've been doing? What's going on with the surfing? Can you tell us what's happening there?
Of course, man. Yeah, surfing is something I took up, in the midst of COVID, having all this extra time on my hands. And like I said earlier, I live in San Diego, and going to the beach, I'd always see the surfers out there.
Mhm.
And I was like, man, I want to surf. I just put it out there, but I didn't really get into it, but it was cool. A friend that lives out here, he's been surfing for years, and he invited me out, and I went surfing with him. And after that one experience, I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get a board. I'm gonna get a wetsuit, all that stuff. Yeah, man. So I've been surfing for like 3 months now. Very new still, of course,
Mhm.
but it's that's a whole different. I would say surfing is a part of me too, man, because it's such a rush. It's such a euphoric feeling. When a wave carries you,
Yeah.
you're one with nature. You're one with waves, and I think you're one with God. Because
Yeah.
that's his masterpiece. In my opinion.
Yeah, man. No, I agree, man. That's really cool that you're doing that, man. And I want to again thank you for the time and sitting down with us, Universal Groove. DJ Guns and Buns right here when we
Yeah.
put this together, man. And I really thank you for taking the time, Malik, man. And I really enjoy the music, man. I'm not just saying this. I really feel like you're on the right path, and just the music really speaks for itself, to be honest. I mean, it takes me to the next level, and I'm pretty sure anybody that comes around your music's going to see and hear that you're in line, bro. Like you're for sure going to be there, man. So I look forward to seeing stuff that you put out. And again, if you could let everybody know where to find your music, um, go ahead, man.
Yeah. Hey, well, thank you so much, first and foremost. I appreciate you for inviting me onto you guys' show. And yeah, thank you for all the love. I'm gonna keep doing what I do as an artist and keep grinding, man. That's all I can do. But yeah, you can find me at malikmalo.com, Instagram at the Malik Malo. And yeah, so here's my latest CD you can get. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. It's Malik Malo Soul Sessions Volume 1. That's the latest CD out right now that you can buy right now at malikmalo.com. But like I said earlier, new CD and vinyl for the first time. So excited for it. It's coming out October next month. Um, Ralphie Pagan tribute EP, man. That's what I'm promoting right now. I'm excited to put out there for you guys. So
Yeah,
yeah, pleasure
I'm
being on here
super
with you.
excited for that one, man. That's gonna be great. How many copies? Do you know how many copies they're gonna make of that? Because I'm pretty sure it's gonna go really quick. Do you
Yeah,
know?
so right now I think there's about 700 copies being made of the CD and then 300 of the vinyl. And that's what I think when I was looking over emails. Don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure. I think that's what I saw. But yeah, it's not a big, like a huge mass order. But I do believe it will go fast, man. So hopefully you guys can get your hands on it.
Yeah, for sure. All right, man. Thank you again, Malik Malo on Universal Groove. Have a good night.
Hey, you guys take care.